What up, what up? Say so, G. Back with another topic, back with another video. So the title of this video is going to be Start Saving Your Money Now. Admin notes. Thanks again to all the subscribers that have subscribed to my channel. I endeavor to keep pushing the videos out to give you leverage to better yourselves. Also, another admin note. I know I made a video a while back. I want to say back in November when I said I was going to create a forum and do like a video chat talking about mental health. I'm still going to do that. That's definitely still in the making. I did receive some emails from folks that wanted to join. That's fine. I'm going to try to make it to where I have at least 6 people on, to include myself, obviously. So like 5 people. I want to say I had 3 emails. So I need 2 more people. So if you want to join, send me an email, and we'll get at it. And also another admin note. I know I've had some folks that actually asked me some questions on my comments and my videos. I'm telling you, it'd be a lot better for you if you email me what you want me to talk about. Sometimes I can get what you're saying in comments kind of convoluted to a certain degree. I have a lot of comments on my videos. So you may be asking a question, but I'm going through sometimes like 50 comments at one time, right? So I may, misinterpret your question as just a normal comment, and I'll respond to it without knowing you want me to do a video or expound on that particular comment. So, like I said, if you will, please, if you want me to talk about a topic, please email me at aceog757@gmail.com, right? So let's get into it. So why do I say start saving money now? So it's still February 2025. It's almost March, my birthday month, right? And people still losing jobs, man. There's still going to be a whole bunch of layoffs coming. Unfortunately, there's still a lot of federal workers that still have not received the notification that they're going to be let go or laid off. Because it's a crazy time, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And let me explain. And I think I did this in another video, but I'm going to explain it again. Let me explain what laid off and fired means, right? So fired means that, you're basically removed from that job, you're terminated from that job, but the job still exists, right? So it's one of those things like, the company can, go back and hire somebody to fill that position, right? Laid off means that, there's a potential of you actually going back into your same position, right? Almost similar to federal workers being furloughed, where like, anytime the government has been shut down, they'll tell the government workers, the federal workers, to go home, right? You can't work or do anything, lock up, don't get on your computer, anything like that, because we can't pay you. And, once the government receives their funding again, then they'll come back. I'm not exactly sure if federal workers get their get back pay from the days they don't work. I'm not exactly sure, but the job still exists. It's still there. Same thing with being laid off. The job does not disappear. It stays there, and there's a potential of you actually going back into that job if you're laid off from the job, right? But these situations are going on right now when it comes to the private sector and the federal government. Some of these jobs are being eliminated, right? So, when these folks are being fired, laid off, or whatever terminology they want to use, or terminated, some of these folks don't have a job to go back to, or the company or the federal government does not plan on hiring anybody to fulfill that slot. They're pretty much just saying like, we don't need this job anymore, so it's gone, right? And unfortunately, a lot of federal workers have jobs that are very anecdotal to that particular field, and those skills may not be transferable to the private sector. Hence, there's probably some private sector jobs, right, where they may have some legacy programs that these folks work on or work with, and they get fired or laid off, and it's like, this program has been in existence for like 20-some years, but I'm an expert at this program, but this program is not being used anywhere else. So if I get fired or laid off, it's like my skill set is literally based on that particular program and those processes. So I literally have no skill set that's going to help me get another job. I have to literally start all over again. And it seems like a lot of these folks that are making these videos are like my age or older. So I can't imagine being in my late 40s, early 50s, 60s, even 70s. And I still got to work. See, that's another thing too, man. I got to make a video about that. Like, if you're 70-some years old, man, I'm telling you, something is wrong with that. Like, it's crazy. I understand that, we can have Social Security and we have, disability and all these other things. But if you're literally in your 70s and you have to freaking work, something you did not do early in life. I'm just going to tell you straight up. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason why you should still have to work at 70-some years old. That's crazy. Personally, for me, when 60 hit, I'm anxious to retire. I want to be retired fully at 60. 60. I don't want to work at all, no more, outside of my personal business. Now, my personal business, I may keep doing that until the day I die, right? So, I mean, that may not stop. Or I'll just transfer it to one of my kids and have them take over, right? But a 9-to-5 job, nah, man, that's dead. I'm not doing that. 60 and I'm done. I'm totally done. And the trajectory that I'm going on right now and what I'm doing right now is for saving. What I'm talking about right now, saving, investing, making sure I put myself in the best position possible to make sure that I'm still working and still have a job until that time, plus my retirement, plus my residual income. Yo, me and my wife is going to be living life. I ain't even going to front. 60 and I'm out, yo. I'm out. I'm not working no more, yo, for real. I'm 47 years old. That means I got 13 years left. Shoot, I may try to retire before that. Real talk. But, I say all that to say that, there's a lot of folks out here, statistically, and I don't want to get into numbers right now, but statistically, a lot of folks don't have savings. And I think that's one of the main reasons why a lot of these folks are terrified about losing their job, because they're living paycheck to paycheck. That's your normal American, and it's kind of crazy to even think and contemplate that most Americans, the majority of Americans, are living paycheck to paycheck. It's almost like an anomaly for somebody to have 6 months of savings and they're able to float for 6 months if they lose a job. How many folks do you know right now? And I'm asking a question to y'all. Y'all don't got to answer, obviously, but ask yourself, do you know anybody right now that could lose their job right now and could literally float and pay every freaking bill they have for 6 months without trying to find a job? Just pretty much coast. Their lifestyle doesn't change, right? They don't have to, to dial back on expenses, none of that. They literally have enough savings to let them float for 6 months, and then after that, still have savings left over after they get a job, right? That's not normal. If we're talking about numbers, I always got to talk about numbers. If we talk about numbers, I'm thinking like less than 1% of the population of America got it like that. For real. You got some millionaires and some folks that actually they're really good with money. They'll tell you that, their saving is for, wimps, and, you shouldn't save, you should always invest, never keep money. As I've learned how money works, I do agree with that to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? Because my saving is basically in investments. Like if I put money anywhere, I want a return. I want dividends. I want something coming back to me, right? So I definitely don't believe in putting money in savings and it doesn't give me a return at all. It's just sitting there, just collecting dust. I might as well put money under my mattress if I'm going to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I do believe that. But your average American doesn't know enough. They don't have enough knowledge about money where they can invest properly and not lose money. So to me, I wouldn't give advice to folks not to save money because it doesn't make logical sense to me. A lot of folks don't understand money. They don't want to understand money, right? So, for me to say that that saving is not a sound thing to do. To me that's crazy. Because your average American doesn't understand that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, as my viewers, you need to save, y'all. Y'all need to save. I don't care if you put it in a bank and just let it sit there. I don't care if you put it in an investment where it gets a return. You need to save something. Because I'm telling you, if you got a family right now and you lost your job to, whatever Donald Trump and Elon Musk is doing right now, and you literally have nothing, you have no cushion, you have no way to take care of yourself, and you got a family and you're a guy, you should be ashamed of yourself. Like, seriously, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this in a disrespectful way. I'm just telling you from somebody that has been there, from somebody that actually was in a position to where he was really broke and didn't know what to do, right? And didn't have savings. If you are a man right now, if you are a husband, and you got a wife, and of course you got a wife and kids, and you lost your job, and you had literally no savings or nothing to help you float until your next job, You should be ashamed of yourself. Real talk. And I'm telling you right now, don't never, ever, ever let this happen to you again. Never. Don't never let that happen to you again at all. Y'all need to figure this stuff out, y'all. For real, y'all need to figure it out. Stop complaining. Stop hollering and screaming and being pissed off at the government. Because at the end of the day, you still gotta find a job. You still gotta do something, to make sure you're in the best position possible for yourself and for your family. So y'all need to start saving money, y'all. Y'all need to start saving money. I cannot stress that enough. Because if you're not fired right now and you haven't been let go, it may be a possibility you might be getting let go pretty soon here. It all depends on your job. And I'm not saying that they're scaring about it. I'm just saying like this is a statistical fact right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not nice right now, y'all. It really isn't. You know what I'm saying? The pain is coming for a lot of folks. But there is a bright side to this. You know what I'm saying? Because I think when the dust settles and everything, gets back to normal to a certain degree, a new normal, it's not gonna be the same, right? But once you get to a new normal, then I think a lot of folks are gonna be in a better position than they are right now. That's what I believe, right? So I'm telling you, I don't want to convolute the video too much, but I'm telling you, you need to start saving money now. Start saving money now. Build up your savings and make sure that you are not in a position to where you're behind the 8 ball. Because I hate to see folks get on video. I hate to see folks that, that are they're just like extremely scared and terrified about losing a job. And when I lost my job, I promised myself right then and there that I would never let another employer have me in that position. Never. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that I'm wishing for my job to be gone because I love my 9-to-5 job and it pays me a lot of money. As an IT person in DC, it pays me a lot of freaking money, yo. I ain't gonna front. You know what I'm saying? But what I am saying is that if I was to be let go, Lord forbid, my mental state would not even be close to what it was when I got fired the first time. Because I have things already in place. I had things in place then. I think it was more of a shock value of me being let go the first time. You know what I'm saying? But I still was able to float. I still was able to do a lot of things. But with the position I'm in right now, yo, when I tell you that if I was to have to like put my whole business in place to where I'm only floating my own business, it's a real thing right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not soliciting folks to create a business. I'm just saying like, you need to start doing a lot of things that, that helps you create income, helps you create money, right? Helps you keep money. Because you can make $1 million, but you can't keep $1 million. It means nothing to you. It doesn't do anything for you at all. It doesn't. So anyway, drop some comments, comment section below. Let me know what y'all think. I think that this is really gonna. I think it's gonna get worse before it gets better, yo. I hate to say that, but I think it is. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not done yet. You know what I'm saying? Doge has not done everything they need to do yet. So because of that, start saving money and start making as much money as you can. Put yourself in the best position possible. Please do that, because I'm tired of seeing folks catastrophizing and being in a position to where they're like just totally scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, have some faith in yourself and start making as much money as you can. All right. So, you want me to discuss this topic or subject thing that benefits your channel? Email me at asoj757@gmail.com. My email address, description below. Say so, G. Signing out. I'm gone.